You know Meta from Facebook and Instagram, right? Well, forget about your social media feed for a minute, because the company is making this huge pivot toward a brand new future, one that you can actually wear. Okay, let's dive right in.
Yeah, that quote from CEO Mark Zuckerberg pretty much says it all, doesn't it? It's the bottom line right up front. Meta is betting the farm on a future that's powered by artificial intelligence. The goal? To create the next wave of devices, think smart glasses and watches, that will totally change how we interact with technology. This is their shot at landing the next iPhone moment.
So how do you even begin to build a future like that? Well, you've got to start with the brains of the operation, right? Before you can have a smart device, you need the smarts. And for Meta, that all comes down to some really deep AI research into how machines can truly understand and work with the physical world around them.
Okay, so the core idea they're wrestling with is something called environmental learning. And believe me, this is one of the toughest nuts to crack in AI right now. It's not about just, writing line after line of code for every single action. It's about building systems that let machines learn really tricky physical skills like balance and coordination just by watching and interacting, basically the same way we all did. And here's the perfect way to picture it. A baby doesn't learn to walk by reading an instruction manual, right? It learns by trying, falling down, and adjusting. It learns by doing. That is the exact principle here. And it's the kind of breakthrough you need for an AI that can understand a simple wave of your hand or figure out how to get around a room. It makes the tech feel, well, natural.
Now, this kind of research doesn't come without a little bit of controversy. See, Meta is releasing its data open source. That means pretty much anyone can get their hands on it. On one side, you have critics, some really big names in tech actually, who are warning about the potential dangers of letting such powerful AI tools out into the wild. But on the other side, you've got folks who say, hey, this is just how tech advances. It's all about collaboration. So you have this constant push and pull, right, between open progress and potential risk.
So while that whole debate is happening, Meta isn't waiting around. They're already pushing ahead with the hardware that's going to bring all this intelligence to life. We've talked about the brains, so now let's get to the body, the actual devices where this AI is going to live. And you might be surprised, it all starts with the comeback of a project they once scrapped, the smartwatch.
This isn't actually Meta's first rodeo here. A smartwatch project, codenamed Malibu, was started back in 2021, but it got shelved just a year later. Spending cuts in their hardware division. But now it's back on. The word is it's set for release in 2026, and this time it's been brought back to life for a very specific AI-focused reason.
And this is where all the pieces really start to click into place. This new smartwatch, it's not just another gadget trying to compete with Apple or Garmin. Nope, it's a critical piece of a much, much bigger puzzle. It's all about building an entire ecosystem of devices that are centered on your face. So, what's this revived Malibu 2 watch going to do? Well, according to the reports, you're going to get all the standard health and fitness tracking you'd expect. But here's the kicker. It's supposed to have a built-in Meta AI assistant. And, this is the really crucial part, it's designed to let you control smart glasses using hand gestures. And, check this out, it's meant to work with both iOS and Android. That could be a massive deal. And that, right there, that's the heart of the whole strategy. The watch isn't really the main attraction. Think of it more like the remote control. The entire goal is to create this seamless, invisible link between the device on your wrist and the smart glasses on your face. It's one single integrated system where a simple gesture can interact with the AI you're seeing. Okay, so let's pull back and look at the big picture here, the end game. This isn't just about selling a couple of new gadgets. This is a high-stakes, all-in race to define the next major computing platform. They are chasing a true iPhone moment for wearable AI. And why wouldn't they? There's a huge financial carrot dangling at the end of this. According to McKinsey, we're talking about a smart eyewear market projected to be worth over $30 billion by 2030. And honestly, if Meta's vision is right and most glasses do become AI glasses, well, that number could end up looking pretty small. That's the prize they have their eyes on. But make no mistake, this is a massive gamble, and it really could go one of two ways. On one hand, this could be it, the next iPhone moment, a totally new, revolutionary platform that changes personal computing forever. But on the other hand, it could be a Fire Phone moment. Remember Amazon's failed smartphone? Just a super expensive, high-stakes flop in an already crowded market? The risk of getting the execution wrong is just incredibly high.
So after all that, it really brings us down to one final crucial question. Meta is building their vision of an AI-powered future, a future where computers aren't just sitting on our desks, but are literally part of us. The only question left is a personal one for all of us. Will you wear it?